Well, hello everybody, Mark Anthony, the Vegas tourist, and today I'm going to take you on a little drive. We're going to start at the south end of Las Vegas Boulevard, otherwise known as the Strip, and we're going to drive up the east side of it, go all the way up to the Stratosphere. Now, of course, this is during the virus lockdown, shutdown, whatever it is that you want to call it, so there's not a whole lot of traffic down here. None of the resorts are open yet. I did cut out the stoplights because the stoplights are so freaking long in Las Vegas, so makes it a little bit easier. Of course, to the front right is the MGM, which is the world's largest hotel in one structure, 5,025 rooms. Just as we get past that, we come into the shopping area here, the world of M&Ms, the Coca-Cola there, the Hard Rock Cafe, and then just past the walkover and Ross Dress for Less is the new Target store. This is going to be a mini Target. It's like the Walgreens. It'll have tourist stuff in there. It'll have your water and your drinks and beers and all that, and more of a touristy store than an actual Target. Coming up to the front right is Planet Hollywood, which of course was the Aladdin. And then in the corner there's Twin Peaks and the Rainforest Cafe, another Walgreens. Coming up past Planet Hollywood is the Paris. Now, the Paris has the Eiffel Tower and the Arc of Triumph. The Eiffel Tower is about half scale. The original Arc of Triumph is about a quarter scale of the original. They have added twinkling lights and colored lights to the Eiffel Tower, so at night it's kind of fun to watch. Next to that, of course, is Bally's. Bally's was the original MGM. Currently, there's a rumor swirling around that the Seminole Indians who own the Hard Rock want to bring the Hard Rock back to Las Vegas, put it on the Strip, and that is one of the hotels that they are looking at. I do not believe that. Bally's is a cash cow for Caesars. Although Caesars does have a new owner, and they've been kind of holding their cards to their chest on exactly what they're going to do with the various properties. So never know what's going to happen. There's the Flamingo, and the Flamingo is home to Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. And then the Link shopping area, and of course the Link, which is that big wheel in the back. The Link Hotel used to be Imperial Palace. That is, they totally gutted that and built it as the Link. Harrah's, home of Big Elvis. Can't wait for them to open and bring him back. It is a free show, and it is actually a very fun show. Check him out. Google Big Elvis. Casino Royale, probably the smallest casino on the Strip. It is a Best Western hotel, and it also has the very first White Castle in Las Vegas. Then we come into the Venetian, which is home to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and of course you've got the gondola rides and all that. Don't know what they're doing to their sign there. That's something new. Then next to that is the Venetian. Now you're probably noticing there's a whole lot of orange cones going on here, and this is what's kind of freaking me out, because this is the beginning of a 5-year project to totally rebuild Las Vegas Boulevard, the actual roadway itself. And they're going to rebuild the whole stretch. And like right now, there's not a whole lot of traffic out, and it's one lane a lot. For a lot of the pathway there, it is a one-lane road, so it's kind of freaking me out because I'm fearing what it's going to look like once the traffic comes back. Of course, the Wynn and the Encore is on the right-hand side there. There's Fashion Show Mall. Yeah, once the traffic is back, man, it's just going to screw everything up. The two side roads are already filled with traffic, so it's just going to make things it's just not going to be a pretty sight. Let's just put it that way. The Encore, the Wynn, Esplanade, which is the shopping district there for the Wynn. To the front left is Resorts World, the $4 billion project. That's where the Stardust used to sit. They're looking at late 2021, probably early 2022 before they open up. It's going to be 3 Hilton brands are going to be there. You're going to have the Hilton Conrad, and the LXR Hotel. The pandas and the whole Chinese theme went away about 2 years ago. A little more shopping area here. Just past the Ross Dress for Less and Denny's, of course, is the Peppermill and the Fireside Lounge. Of all the restaurants that are currently closed on the Las Vegas Strip, this is the one that I am anxious to open up. In the back of the Peppermill is the Fireside Lounge, and you've seen that in many, many Vegas movies, especially in the movie Casino. And then the convention center is going through a 1.4 million square foot expansion. They're actually going to build all the way out here onto the Strip. And that will include a people mover, a underground people mover, so that you can get on here and go all the way back to the convention center itself. The new area is going to have meeting spaces, offices, and smaller event centers. The big blue silo on the front right up there, that was the Fontainebleau. It is now the Drew. This will be a Marriott. It should open up late 2022. 63 floors. Now, what's interesting about this is right in front of it, you can't see it because it's behind the panels here, but there's a big hole. There's another piece of property sitting between the Drew and the Sahara, and that's currently owned by a group called AllNet, and they are planning to build, well, they've been planning for the last 10 years to build a basketball arena right there. You can kind of see it there. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know what the Drew is going to do because it's a giant hole. That's all it is. Then, of course, we have the Sahara. The Sahara for a couple of years there was called the SLS. The original Sahara opened up in the 50s. Frank Sinatra played there a lot. Dean Martin played there a lot. Coming up to this stoplight is Sahara Boulevard. Sahara is literally the dividing line between the city of Las Vegas to the north and Clark County to the south. So right now we're in Clark County. And right about there we just crossed into the city of Las Vegas. Now, I wanted to include this because I think the Stratosphere is still part of the Strip. And this area here used to be really, really sketchy, kind of not a really good place, but a lot of these old 1950s hotels here, motels here have been bought out. There are still some wedding chapels along there. The new owners have done massive remodeling, and they're either opening as boutique hotels or small offices. Of course, the Stratosphere on the left-hand side, tallest structure west of the Mississippi. Up on top is a indoor-outdoor observation deck, rotating restaurant, and 5 rides up on top. Now, as we come through this, now, if you're to stay in the right-hand lane and go, I think about another 1.5 miles, you would come to Gold and Silver Pawn Store, which of course is Pawn Stars. We're going to go to the left, which is Main Street, and the new Welcome to the City of Las Vegas sign. And we're going to end that right here. There you go, folks. If you want more information, of course, you can find it at thevegastourist.com. Leave me your comments and your questions down below. Tell me what you think about this drive if you have any questions about it. I am Mark Anthony. I am the Vegas Tourist, and I will catch you on the next video.